Wow, this TerranceGangstaWilliams, aka OG Giggity, aka Mr. Answer Right Back, aka the People's Champ. So a lot of people been asking me, what's up with the documentary, what's the hold up? Okay, I'm gonna break this down. First, I'm gonna show y'all the clip, how my documentary, what's in the documentary. Okay, now, majority of the stuff that I deal with in my documentary, I have documents, proof. You know, a lot of people be capping these days, right? So I'm going to have this first paper here zoomed in where you all can read how the feds first got hold of Black Connection. A lot of people be asking about Black Connection 226. They be asking about that. That was some real gangster stuff back then. This is my federal paperwork where my phone was tapped, and I had called Habizo, and he answered his phone with that Black Connection talk. I'm going to have it where you all can read it yourself. I also have a phone recording where Birdman and I are talking, and he was like, Brian Williams said, "You the only N-word could crack my game, bro, and that'll hurt you. You going to tell people the truth?" TW says, "I would never do you that." This is in phone recording conversation right here. Birdman, who was baby back then, B32, Bubba, whatever, thinking that that I'm gonna let the people know who was really the real stunner, who was really out here doing what they do. But this is all court documents. Another time when Birdman was asking me to come on tour with him, they was going to a 20-day tour with MC8. All this right here, I'm gonna show it to you all. Then I have a time right here with Birdman calling. Brian Williams gets on the phone. This document here, this is still my phone conversation, right? He gets on the phone. And Brian Williams gets on the phone. TW tells Brian Williams he just put down, this me, I'm telling baby, because we used to be going back and forward on what we buying, what we got going on. And I was like, man, I'm putting down $40,000 on a Rolls Royce. TW then ends the call. And I get back on the phone with who I was talking to, and I'm just showing people, in court records, what was going on, what was at the time, what we were doing, and things of that nature. So they concerned on what's all going to go in my documentary. They want to review what I'm going to put in my documentary. First of all, I'm not comfortable with sending my documentary over to that camp now. I don't know what kind of, crackhead gangs or what's going to be played or what's going to be said. So I understand the concerns, but understand this. I've done 20-some years in the feds, and I've always protected cash money. So what makes you think I'm not going to continue to protect them now? I'm free. Anyway, and what's really interesting is there was a trial, and inside the trial, on this paper, the FBI got on the stand. Now, this trial had nothing to do with me, but my name is all in this trial. And it came up that I was a hitman for Cash Money Records. It's in court dockets. You all want to go look up the paperwork. I'll post it where you all could go get it yourself. You can see that this really was going on. So I understand their concerns, thinking that now that I'm free, I have immunity for some stuff that maybe I'm going to talk about the past, dealing with, and I'm not going to do that. But, people want to see. So, in documentaries, well, of course you all don't know, but in documentaries, when you talk about people, you have to get their consent. If not, they're going to file that cease and desist letter. So they're going to try to stop me from putting my documentary out. But y'all know me. I'm too shrewd. I got the game. I've been giving them game from when I was a teenager. And now that I'm older, I got the game. You know how I'm going to get around that. Well, you don't know, but I'm going to get around that. And then the last part is we got this guy, Master P. Well, he talks about me in the Fed magazine. He give a little story, so this is how I am connected to him. And, speak about the rap stuff, the beef that went on, and why they never hooked up. But, and the lies he been telling about this hot boy stuff, I just, so that's been kind of my hold up with my documentary. What's going to go in the documentary? I have a lot of stuff that could go into the documentary. Right now that I've started from the ground up, a lot of the people on the other side didn't expect for this to go this way for me. So now it's like I have a voice now, and a lot of people are concerned what's going to go in this documentary. What is he going to expose? What is he going to talk about? Now, calm down. I'm not going to get diarrhea at the mouth. I already did enough talking at the round table with them people. That's how I get out of here. So there's no need to try to get along, get the shaking in your boots, get scared. But I'm going to put my story out, and I'm going to protect the people that showed me love while I was doing them 23 years and 10 months at all costs. But I just had to put up because people keep hitting me up. Oh, when you going to come to the documentary? When the documentary coming? The documentary been finished, but I have to edit stuff. I have to, maybe I can say this, or maybe I can put this out, or maybe this could go like this. People want to know about this stunt and stuff, how this come about, where this come about, who did this, who did that. I came across something that was very interesting that I spoke about in a lot of my videos. I was shocked that I came across it, right? But hold on. As you all maybe can recall, I used to speak about my QX4 Infiniti SUV a lot. The reason why that was one of my favorite rides because I got that off the showroom floor. Back then I was so arrogant and cocky that I had a license plate made. And the license plate had my picture on it. And it had, I'm jealous of myself. There was a video with Get Your Shine On, with Cash Money shot the video on a lake. Matter of fact, they got the documentary out now. I think it's the Lost Files or something of the Cash Money 1996 documentary, 97 documentary, I mean. And they show my Infiniti riding. You see the front of the SUV, and you can see my license plate. Well, for years I've been talking about that. And, Katrina hit New Orleans, a lot of stuff, went underwater. And so happened, even though the stuff was in the shed, a lot of my stuff was recovered. And guess what, y'all? Guess what I got? Guess what I got? Oh, still got dirt all on it. Yup. This was me. I'm jealous of myself. This was actually on the front of my SUV, y'all. That's right. That's right. I got the real license plate. I was like, well, you look at here. I got to put this out. I got to show the world this. I got to put that in the documentary. Because that's the actual license plate that was on the front of my SUV. And that's how a lot of people in the city knew. And that's when I jacked the guy across the river. And I forgot to tell one of my co-defendants that was driving my ride. And he goes across the river. I only hit the dude for like $38,000. But he go in a project and he towed that truck up. They went, man, the guy who, man, he hit my truck up so bad. I was ticked off. I told him they squash this beef. They need to pay to get my truck fixed. And they was short, y'all. They tried to short me $1,000 on the move. They thought they was buying 2 kilos of cocaine from me. But I tricked them. Hit the lick. But I forgot to tell my partner, yo, don't go in this project over here because I hit them boys over there. He go through that thing. Ooh. I was the only one in New Orleans with that ride at first. The first one, the second person to buy that ride. So that was a target. Then I had the chrome, broader rims on there, and a mirror tint, white with the gray at the bottom. Man, that boy had a field day with that thing. When I said, oh yeah, he played with OG Gig. Well, I wasn't OG Gig. I don't know why I get stuck with that. I wasn't OG Gig back then. I was a little shorty, a little youngster. But I was like, yo, he disrespected me like that. All right, I got something for him. But, I just wanted to come through and let y'all know what's the hold up. Some behind the scenes hating. But I'm going to make a way. I'm going to make a way, and I'm going to get around a lot of the bull, and I'm going to put my documentary out. You best believe that. So, y'all know the motto. Say no to drugs. Let's stop the violence. Put the guns down. Thank y'all for all the love and support. Got the nonprofit, they need us. The Instagram, they need us. Third Ward. If you got a smart TV at home, make sure you download the Roku channel, Terrence GangstaWilliams Network. Thank y'all for the love and support. I'm out. Wow. Hey, yo, man, we ain't gonna be able to go to the restaurant tonight.
Wait.
Yeah,
What you mean family just hit you? I know I am the family.
Black Connection 226, baby.
It's always something.